Tubaistí, how are you on this Cédín an Gédín show on this Wednesday? Nádúrtha and you is on Fihu Law Dvi Baltan and Gavila Safea, so the 20th of May. So the year is flying. I hope you're all well, and the week is flying too. So in you, we're going to start Ceacht Nua, a new lesson, a new theme in our Naberlum. It's Lahnat Céad agus Hucht, page 108. And what I'm going to do is going to play the recording here from Abair, and I'm going to talk you through it. Okay, this piece is called Tubaistí Nádúrtha. So Tubaistí is a disaster, Nádúrtha natural, so natural disasters. So we're talking about the likes of things, earthquakes, volcanoes, floods, tsunamis, things like that. Okay, so Chégi go gigi Lahnat Céad agus Hucht, and I'll tell you what I want us to do. So away then, off we go. Let's hear what they have to say in our Naberlum.
Tubaistí Nádúrtha. Seo Léirscáil den Domhan.
So Léirscáil, this is a map of the Down, the world. Léirscáil den Domhan.
Tá spáinn sé Tubaistí Nádúrtha. Is crachanna talún iad na spotí gurma.
So na spotí gurma, the blue spots are crachanna talún, earthquakes. See the way they all happen in certain areas? On the edge of plates. Remember we spoke about that earlier in the year? On the edge of plates, where plates move over and back, earthquakes happen. So crit talún, earthquake.
Bogu toban sa talamh is seo crit talún. Chorla crit talún mór in Nepal I 2015. For níos mó ná 8,000 duine bás.
So Harla, a big crit talún earthquake happened in Nepal in 2015. So in Akala, Mount Everest, close to Mount Everest. So that's on the edge of plates. And for níos mó ná, more than 8,000 people, for she'd boss. So a lot of dini, for 8,000 duine bás.
Tá spáinn an dach curcra, áitne a dorlaíonn haircíní go minic.
So on Dach Kirker, the purple here shows places where hurricane take place. Hurricanes, not hurricane, but hurricanes. And luckily none near Ireland. A lot around the Gulf of Mexico there, Florida and that. A lot around Japan and in the Pacific over there. So really in warmer temperatures, not warm enough in Ireland to get hurricane.
Sturm mhór is seo hurricane.
Sturm, big storm.
Torlaíonn mhór na haircíní in aice leis an meán chorcail.
So Tarlaíonn, most of them happen in aice leis an meán chorcail. The equator on meán chorcail. Chorcail is circle, meán is middle, so middle circle, which is the equator. So just north and south of the equator, Tarlaíonn haircíní, which are sturm mór, big storms.
Bhuail haircín uafásach na Stáit Aontaithe I 2015. Tugach Hurricane Katrina air.
Yeah, so one of the biggest hurricane ever was Hurricane Katrina in 2015 in America, around New Orleans there in America. Okay, so for a Londini boss, a lot of people died. Agus Chala a Londini a Jiha, a lot of people lost their houses too. Okay, and the Stáit Aontaithe is America.
Is tsunami iad na spotí darga.
So fake or na spotty jarga, red spots, tsunamis, okay, which we know are tidal waves, and as you can see, obviously they all happen on the coastline.
Shrathanta olvora sha tsunami.
So shrathanta, big waves,
San Osh a Horlian forvor na tsunami.
So fervor, most of them happen San Osh in Asia. Okay.
Horla tsunami olvor san Indonesia I 2004.
So 2004. And tsunami is Kalula, the most famous in Indonesia. Okay, it was an absolute disaster. Thousands and thousands died and lost their lives and homes.
For níos mó ná 230,000 duine bás.
230,000 people for she'd
Tá
boss.
spáinn na spotí aráiste, áitne a dorlaíonn dótán foríse go minic.
So in the spotty arash that we have Dochina Forisha. So we have fires, wildfires. Okay, and Harley and Sheed, Chimple and Down. There happened Chimple and Down. Except really Era, luckily again, and Greenland. Okay, I wonder what Greenland and Era have in common. Yeah, so Níl Chirum, it's not dry, agus Níl Rohe, it's not too hot. So it needs to be Anhirum agus Anche for Dochan Farisha to happen. Along in America, South America, along in Africa, agus along in Austral as well, mar tá sé anche agus Chirum in Austral.
Torlíon Forvor na Nótán Farisha in Áitena Teo Tirama. Horla Dótán Mór Farisha I Canada I Gávíle sa Shade.
Big Dótán Farisha.
Scrisach Os Cion.
So it just cut off there, but Scrisach Os Cion. Scris is the verb to destroy, like a scrisson is a rubber. So Scrisach Os Cion, more than 2,400 fergnov. I think we had fergnov earlier in the year. Mahampla Chak, no Squel, no Effig. So buildings, fergnov. Nís mó no Gávíle is Kera Chéad fergnov, 2,400. Okay, so that's our Tubaistí Nádúrtha. Now if we go on, okay, so here we have Fuckler. Let's see how we get on. So what do they ask us? First one.
Dótán Farisha.
Dótán Farisha. Can you remember what that is? Yep, correct. Welfare. Yay. Go on, Mr.
An
Ramsey.
Áise.
An Áise. So what continent do you think An Áise is? If you look over here, An Áise, Asia, so Cáhfuilse, it is, boom,
Crit Talún.
Crit Talún. Talún is earth, crit is to shake, so yeah, we have it. What is it? Earthquake. So which one are we? Can shot. I'm flying, guys, I'm
An
flying.
Astral.
An Astral, Can Éasca. An Astral is down here. An Astral, jeepers, I'm flying.
Mericá Hui.
Mericá Hui. So we have two Mericás, Mericá Hui agus Mericá Has. And we'd hear a lot about Tuaisceart na hÉireann, which is the north of Ireland, you know, in our history, and that a lot of Protestants live in Tuaisceart na hÉireann. So Hui is north. So where is he? There he is. America Hui is Canada, America, Mexico.
An Afric.
An Afric, Can Éasca. An Afric, so where is it? There we go.
Tsunami.
Tsunami, so Tuntamora, big waves. Which one is tsunami? I'd say this one. It looks a lot of water. Lán Uisce. Well, hey,
Hurricane.
Hurricane, not Harry Kane, the Tottenham player, but Hurricane. So Gui agus Sturm Ulvor, big wind, big storm. Cáhfuilse, boom.
An Orp.
An Orup, where we live. So, just kidding. There.
Mericá Has.
Mericá Has. So Mericá Has. Remember we did on Mericá Has, Thracia, wasn't it? Yeah. South America. So, okay. Creeknahan.
Mahu.
Mahu. Thank you. You're so kind. Okay. Now, na Keshtana. Okay, I'm not going to get you to do Keshtana and you, but let's listen here now and see if we can figure it out. So, Ibrahim.
Cada Horla I Canada I Gávíle sa Shade.
So, Cada Harla I Canada I Gávíle sa Shade. Can anybody remember? Okay. Yeah, so it was a Dótán Farisha. Okay, that's a short answer. We want a full answer. So, Cada Harla, so we'll start with Harla. Harla Dótán Farisha I Canada I Gávíle sa Shade. Okay, Ibrahim.
Cada Horla na Stát Aontaithe I Gávíle sa Cuaig.
So Snatstach Aontaithe is America. So Cada Harla America. So let's go here. What happened in America? Can anybody remember? So again, Harla Hurricane. Harla Hurricane in America I Gávíle sa Cuaig. Okay. Can you remember that? An Anam, Abair and Hurricane? Yeah, Hurricane Katrina. Okay. Next one, over 3.
Cahan a Horla Tsunami Ulvor san Indonesia.
Cahan. So when did tsunami Ulvor happen in Indonesia? So remember over here, it was actually Law Eile Stifan, St. Stephen's Day, or some people call it Law an Drolín. Drolín is the wren bird, so Wren Day. And it was Gávíle sa Cahar, I think, just before I did my art test, my Leavenscert. So you weren't even born, but it was a massive natural disaster. So Harla Tsunami Ulvor san Indonesia I Gávíle sa Cahar. So 2004, Law Eile Stifan on St. Stephen's Day, or some people say Law an Drolín. Yeah, and I remember we were all enjoying Christmas, having great fun, and how sad it was because the other side of the world, so many people were in pain and losing their lives and their homes, whereas many people in other places in the world were having a great time. So a real sad time.
Cévé duine a fuair bás in Nepal I Gávíle sa Cuaig.
So in Nepal, the Crit Talún, there was an earthquake. Well, Cévé duine for boss. I can't remember. Was it 8,000? 8,000? I think it was. So 4, again we'll start with 4. 8,000 duine boss in Nepal I Gávíle sa Cuaig. Crit Talún. Okay, we're cool.
Cada chusan sé an de máiste a Yeshu sna Stát Aontaithe I Gávíle sa Cuaig.
Cad the Cosintse, how much did it cost to fix a Jeshu? The Damáiste, sna stáit enta Thuréis Hurricane Katrina. How much? Liom Cínse? I just remember the Alon Damáiste. Beidir billion? Was it billion dollars? So Cosintse, I'll say $1 billion on Damáiste. I'm not sure, Liom Cínse, but I'll say $1 billion. Okay. Iver a sé.
Cén fá a bhfuair níos mó na 8,000 duine bás ina pál I 2015.
So cén fá, why a four níos mó, more than 8,000 duine, more than 8,000 people boss, four she'd boss, they died in Nepal. Four she'd boss mar the crit talún on, because there was a crit talún. You have to think about it too. If there was a crit talún in Éire, which there wouldn't be in Éireann, there wouldn't be a lot of people wouldn't die, okay, because strong buildings, Fergan of larger, and lots of space. But in Nepal, a poor country like that, lots of poorly built buildings and people living very close to each other. So a natural disaster like that causes a lot of damage. So four she'd boss Marielle an crit talún, we'll say anyway. You're very shocked.
Anamnig rá áit a dorlíonn dótán Farisha go minic.
So Anamnig, so it wants us to name Gá áit, two places a Darlian Dóchán Farisha go minic, that wildfires happen go minic. Well, the wildfires can what colour? Aráiste. So na spotty aráiste. So they're chimpelandon. So I will say Meracá, yes. That's one place. San Astral I know gets a lot. Remember before Christmas there was awful wildfires San Astral. Dóchán Farisha San Afric freshen. Agus I Canada they mentioned as well, didn't they? I Canada. Okay, so Lanimid you're right.
Cad a eccan tú sa Riangraf de Nepal.
Cad a eccan tú. Okay, let me go back. Well, if we look at page 108, Cad a eccan tú, what do you see in the green graph? The photograph, the Nepal. Well, if I'm looking at it there, look at it here, Cad a eccan tú. So, fecum, I see Fergnov atá scrista. I see a building or a teach atá scrista, destroyed, not Damáiste, alán Damáiste. Okay, scrista agus brista and alán Damáiste sa fictor shot in Nepal. Nepal, remember, is an aca le Mount Everest, San Áise. Iver a ní, what are they asking?
Cén fá a níon a lán dótán Farisha San Afric, mas tú.
Féach Africa. So cén fá, why go míon a lán dóchán Farisha, a lot of wildfires in Africa. Mas tú just means do you think. Well, if we look féach Africa an seo, tá lán spotty aráiste. Well, tá sé anche agus anchearm San Africa. So I'm guessing that's why. Now if you look, like I said it, on Antarctic agus Éire, agus a lot of Scandinavian places, ní Harlian along Dóchán Farisha, you don't get a lot of, or up here around Canada, because tá sé róloch, níl sé tearm, níl sé che. So San Africa, bíonn sé che agus bíonn sé tearm.
What laat cuairt a thuirt ein áit an learscáil?
What laat, would you like court a hort or ein áit an learscáil? Would you like courts? Remember a visit? Remember we had that from Mama agus Dad earlier. Would you like to pay a visit to any place an learscáil? Any place at all I could go. Beidir Nua Halen, New Zealand Beidir. Buatlam Dulgaji on Canada freshen. I think Canada would be on one. Buatlam Dulgaji Meracá. Yeah, I think Beidir Meracá yes, Marhampla Brazil, no Argentina, no Chile. Yeah, but all these places would be nice, I think. Maybe New Halen be row either too far, too long away, but let's say Canada. Buatlam Dulgaji, Canada. Okay? So now what I want you to do, nice simple exercise. So on page Lachna K-Dogsni 109, I have some words highlighted and I'll post this picture on Class Dojo so you know which ones are highlighted. All I want you to do is use your dictionaries or Google Translate, whatever you use, and find the meaning of these. I think there's vocal, 8 highlighted words. Okay, and also I'll maybe get you to draw a picture to represent 5. So find the meaning of the 8 and then draw the meaning of 5, or just sketch to represent the meaning of any 5. Is that Ceart Galore? Garmal give, guys. I know that was a little bit long, but you don't have much to do now. Short enough activity to do based on that. So have a great day. Banagi Tan Vasan Law. Enjoy the day. Agus Garmal give. Slán live, slán live, slán.